What is Eli.io? Well, it's basically an AI tool that lets us create videos from just text, meaning it does the typical text-to-image thing. Here it shows a section with all the features, 80 avatars, 75 languages, 450 voices, voice cloning, custom avatars, clip crafting. So check out all their tools, screen recording, video template, URL-based video generation, and more. So that's a bit of what it does. Here's a quick intro to what Eli.io can do, these presentation style explanations, right? With avatars and such, and that's what this tool does, not much else. Let's just create an account on Elite.io to get started. We'll click here for a free trial of Elite, okay? Then we'll be asked to log in. We can create our account and follow the verification email, and there we have it, our account is created. So voila. Alright, how can we create a video in Eli.io? Well, we simply go to create video in the top right corner. As you can see, we can start from a template, storyboard, avatar, or presentation. We can use an AI storyboard, choose a topic like AI courses, or start from a URL or text. I'll enter the topic, tell it to generate, and it'll start creating a presentation. It shows topics, I click create, we can edit by clicking generate, and it makes the presentation. Here it is. As you can see, it's about 25.2 seconds long. You can improve it, add content, make it more professional, but that's pretty much it. Then we click convert to slide, and here we can choose a template. We click apply new template to use it, and it converts all the generated text and topics to the selected template. This is how we can create a video. AI.io is basically about modifying or generating different sections in a presentation. As you can see, it adds background music and even a voice that reads the text. We also need to click render to export if we want to see the avatar move and such. The presentation is quite long and has responsive design, viewable in different formats, though it doesn't adapt well. Importantly, we can change the avatar by going to the avatar section and selecting a different one. As you can see, there are tons of avatars, each with various outfits and styles. We can filter for younger avatars, but it seems we can't filter by gender at the moment. There's a wide range of avatars, including one in gym attire with different outfits. We can add text easily and drag and drop various elements onto the screen. We can add interactive elements where you can choose from different options. We can add our own assets and content. We can record up to 30 minutes of video. There are some animations for object appearances, though not too many. We can add slide transitions like fade-ins and fade-out. We can change the music and adjust its volume as needed. The music is stock, but we can upload our own if we prefer. We have a templates section if we don't like our chosen template, and comments as well. In the voice section, we can upload our own audio file to use our own voice. As you can see, it's asking us to upgrade our plan. We can set it to have no speech or modify the existing speech. Here it is, and here's the selected voice. We could even create a custom voice here. Each slide has its own generated speech, as you can see. Finally, we hit render. It says the video is about 3 minutes, but I only have 1 minute available. If I hit render, it might say it can't, but that's how we'd start rendering and finish our video. It's that simple. How can we create your own avatar in Eli.io? Well, we simply go to the create avatar section. As you can see, we have a library of avatars. These are the pre-made avatars they provide for us to use. Here we can make a studio avatar, selfie avatar, animated mascot, or photo avatar. An avatar through various options. As you can see, we just select it. Here they tell us we'll be charged for the avatar. It shows the payment details and such. To have our own custom avatar, it costs a pretty penny. Hi, I'm Dark and I'm a customer. Today, they actually do a pretty good job. I don't need to tighten the bed to rent it. The hands, they do very well. Here it adds voice cloning and such. It's quite expensive, €400 per year. Monthly, it's about €40, well, around €35, so it's quite pricey. That's how we can make an avatar for now. First, let's review Eli and I's payment plans. I'll consider competitors' prices and such. We've seen this with similar tool packages, so let's hit the upgrade button. And there we have the payment plans. I must say, from what I've seen, at least for custom avatars, the prices are very high. True, they offer many avatars to use. So let's see, it's $23 a month and we get, well, let's look at monthly plans, $30 a month with a $2 per minute cost. That's crazy, huh? And if you use more minutes, they charge more. Instead of less, they charge more. What's this about? I mean, what's going on? Don't they want you to use their tool? $50, $2, 50 cents per minute, at least in advanced. More minutes might be worth it. We jump from $30 to $125 a month. All tools in the market have very high prices. I must say this one is particularly insane. I mean, the prices are too high. Well, at least they offer HD. The basic plan at least gives you HD. We've seen other tools charge $30 for the basic plan, and they only give you 720p, you know? Look, this is the least of our concerns, you know? If this is the least, well, no 4K. Why no 4K? I don't get it. This is, I assure you, all the server usage exporting video in 1080p or 4K, even if the avatar isn't 4K and is in 1080p. But the slide can be viewed in 4K. That's the least important thing. It's really not the main issue. I mean, exporting in 4K. They're just greedy. I don't know. I really don't understand it. Vertical and square videos. Well, okay. This tool doesn't work well, I must say. At least in the editor, it looks bad. Well, they give us stock videos and such. The differences are actually quite small. Well, they don't let you... Geez, with the basic plan, it's weird how some things don't make sense. The basic plan doesn't allow custom font uploads, custom music premium voices. I get that. But why can't I use custom fonts and music? Why should I pay more for that? It uses the same resources, my track or yours. There might be a small difference, right? But not enough to charge €100 more. Come on, the really important features like AI storyboard, okay. Photo avatars, public API, those are worth paying for. That's valuable. 100 plus languages, 450 plus voices, 100 templates. So why give me those? Not that it's bad, but why offer all that? With the basic plan, what really costs you money? Premium voices and fonts I upload. Well, the premium voices, sorry, it doesn't matter, but the music and fonts, why should you care? So yeah, you don't have workspace, meaning you can't collaborate with others, despite paying $125 a month. Once again, I ask you why. Is this a website? Or am I running this locally? Because it seems I'm not using the server, you know, to generate this. If I'm using the website, I'm using a server. Why care if it connects to 1 or 2 people? Really, you have to go custom. Once again, what do I think of the price? It seems a bit pricier. And there's no real difference from competitors price-wise, okay? It's a tool. I don't see much big change. I don't see any difference, okay? True, you can create from a presentation. It's interesting. You can start from a URL, text, or Scratch. This is perhaps the most interesting part, that you can start from a URL or from text. This is the most innovative thing I've seen in the tool. It's monotonous, so that's it.